Hello, welcome to Cow Bungalow now. So you can see we finished the pig bungalow last time. Kind of happy with the results. Some interesting structures. I like the too high here. And we've got this sun tunnel window, which is cool. It actually overlooks the sheep bungalow, which is quite nice. And down here we had a couple of couches. And again we saw the internal looks slightly different. But I still think it looks cool though. And we had that. So now, got those two there. So this is like on the hill more. I guess we could do one over here. So let's try that. Okay, let's clear a space and then I will come back. Okay, maybe I'll go for we'll just talk about this. Let's have a look how we want to do this. So I'm going to do it in this orientation. So this will be the cow face will be here somewhere, and we'll go back. Get rid of maybe just get rid of a little bit back here. Yeah, I guess I'll put it about here maybe. Should give me plenty of room to work with. I'm not sure about the exact size of it yet. I think I may make this an odd one though, because I thought the pig one I did was an even house, and I did even on both axes. And it may be obviously there's the whole point of doing even on one and odd on the other. So let's have a look at the issue with the cow. I mean, it's going to be fairly difficult. I mean, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 10 wide? When we look at the shape of it's a very square shape, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just thinking, like, I could do the ears. If I did the ears, the ears are actually interesting in that they're very easy to model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. It's basically an 8 by 8, but if I did the ears, it could be a 10. Their eyes are a little bit more complex as well. It's not going to be that easy to do the cat. Just thinking what I might want to do. My feeling is I will actually do an odd or even mix. Now I think about it. So let's do. Let's see if we can get the bottom layer. Yeah, I'm going to do the. Got a few ideas for this. Let's try something like this. I don't know why I took 2, but it doesn't make any difference. I always do that. Yeah, I'm creative. It doesn't make any difference what you do here. So make this 10, right? It's gonna be a larger house. This, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now, obviously, the problem with the cow, obviously, is that I don't want to just do. It is mainly darker, right? If we look at the side of the cow, just to get some sort of the majority on that side. I guess is it. Yeah, I think the majority is darker, but whether I'd want to do that dark. I mean, it's not this. It's not completely. I mean, the other options. I'm just thinking, like, what are the darkest tones we can do? That's pretty dark. When I look at it, it is kind of more of a grey tone. At the same time, I do like the contrast, but we'll see if I actually stick with that. So we'll do 10 here, and then what? I mean, I like 13 by 7. That's 91. So if it was 10, I feel like yeah, maybe 10 by 13 might be okay. Let's do 13 here then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, right? Something along this size. Could move it more to the center, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. It's not bad. It's not actually that bad, this this color here. I don't know, maybe I will move it a little bit more actually to the center. What have we got here? 3, 1, 3. Not bad. Colour scheme is actually quite cool. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting, actually. So if I did want to move it to the center, I would have to copy this pattern here, right? And we'd have to exclude this area. This is going to be 13. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So how would that look then? Not terrible. It's kind of a different way of doing it. Normally I just go straight to doing the face first. But for a cow, I think I have to get this in properly. You see, it doesn't necessarily... The floor is probably not going to be this. But this kind of gives me some idea that maybe I could do the walls like this. Yeah, I think it's better. It's better having the. I mean, would I have pillars here? Could do pillars in the front one. Okay, so. And then that section is all. It's just 4 and then a. Yeah. What is the mouth of the cow? So we basically have a 2 by 4. This should be the mouth of the cow, right? Is it really like that at the bottom? No, that's correct. The 2 by 4 is at the base. Okay. And it's definitely black in the corners. And then we've got light grey and dark grey. Just to confirm the position of those two. So the centre 2 are this grey. And the rest are not. Okay. It's not terrible. It isn't terrible. I'm curious though what would happen if I did put in these, because look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This would have to be a white column, right? But what happens if we do put in a white column here? Does that enhance or detract? That is the question, right? Could always change the colours around as well. I think it detracts. We'll see. The thing is, right, I can still do it. I mean, look, the thing is, right, compared to the pig, I think having the eye colour a different colour isn't so bad. It is quite striking to have it like this. No, I don't think the eye colour is... It is definitely in the corner, right? Yeah. I mean... it does sort of seem to me that this is probably this, though, right? That I think is quite good. I mean, the only other alternative would be to change the actual color to that. Yeah, I'd have to use the dark grey one. Honestly, I think that the black color actually does look fairly decent. So am I willing to do a house with no corners? That is a good question. What happens if we do a black layer here, I wonder? This actually may work out better. But obviously, because it helps to frame the eye a bit better. That, you see, looks... that looks pretty good. I think that looks actually better than it was before. I'm actually thinking that maybe some of these greys might be a nice colour here. Let's try maybe some of the greys. So we were dealing with this guy, right? It's a question between the two greys, I think, at this point. Because here's the thing, right? You can't do this much. That's no, I mean, that's more than enough black at this point. It's going to be far too dark otherwise. This color is the one that I'm thinking of, right? Do I want the whole thing? So maybe something like this would be not too bad. I'm just thinking, like, is the I could just abandon this idea I've got of putting the like, probably the floor will be this color. That may look weird though here. Actually, not so much. I think that's got an interesting touch. It's a unique touch there. I mean, look, certainly we're not going to have these things in here. Weirdly, this is actually one which looks exactly the same on the inside as the outside. Yeah, but it's actually very simple to design the cow's face once you look at it properly. Do we want to do that? What we might do is we might just use it, and then if it's a placeholder for the, I mean, here's the thing, right? We'll just use it. It may end up being just a placeholder for Windows. because I think bay windows. Because what I'm going for with this one is going to be a flat roof window, and in the so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna. I think we'll just yeah. We'll work with it like this, and then we'll see. We'll see how we go with it. I think it could be interesting, right? It's got a nice look to it, I think, so far. And if I can avoid, actually, you know what, I can avoid it. I was thinking I really don't want to take off the corners because that's kind of another thing. I really just want these to be very rectangular houses. It's kind of like a theme that I've done for the first two. It's going to be interesting to certainly do some of the other animals later on as well. But yeah, so I think that's going to. I know I did the sheep episode all in one, but I like to be like sort of like super well. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can do with this, but I've got the basic structure of it now. So, and I did get the length right. Yeah, it looks fine so far. I'm gonna do a similar sort of thing with a roof. It's a little bit more square than. Yeah, it's going to be interesting what I decide to do with this. The flat roof, though, I think what I'm doing perhaps is I'm making the base of the building like this one. I feel like the base of the building is for a roof this size. That should probably be smaller. But we'll see. It doesn't matter if I get the certain things wrong. We'll go through it and we'll try to. This is just a nice pattern, isn't it? And I feel it does still stick with the sort of. We'll see though. But yeah, let me. I'll finish this up tomorrow and do the roof, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching.